Yes, guys, we're live, we're back, and it's time for a combined 11 show for Arsenal versus Manchester United.
Henri, chance, Balotelli, Aguero! Premier League champions 2016, Leicester City!
Hope to see you soon. Well done. Bye-bye.
Cazorla, Giroud again, Joe Wilson! It's Gerrard. That's a great strike! McCracken getting closer. Centre. It's Bergkamp. That's magnificent. Van Persie arriving. Oh, what a goal! What a goal by Robin Van Persie!
Yes, guys, we're back with a combined 11 show for Arsenal versus Man United as we build up to a massive game on Sunday. I've got my good friend and brother from Football versus Cancer. The link is in the title of the video, so make sure you go and subscribe right now because it's doing the same thing basically of what this channel does, which is donate to charity. But Talk, how are you doing, my friend?
Yeah, I'm all good, bro. Just glad to see you home, back in your own environment, and that you're feeling much better. And also for asking me to come on. So yeah, much appreciated.
No worries, man. No worries. I'll try not to bring the Malwams out as well.
Yeah, leave the Malwams because I ain't got any at the moment, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I need to get a bag in, and I'm going to have to get a bag in.
See, you're never prepared for that. See, I always am.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I know you've got a bag there ready anyway.
I know. I've got whole bags like ready to go. So I wanted. Did you want to do like current combined 11, or did you want to do a all-time 11?
It's up to you, bro. Whatever you fancy.
We'll do a we'll do a current one because I think like it can be quite equal actually the way both teams are on form right now. And then what we could do is if we have time, we can do another one. So there we go. Let's share the screen. Come on. I haven't got all day. Do I want extra 5G? No extra cost. No, I don't. Right, I've got plenty of 5G on my phone. There you go. Right. What is it with these ads?
I know.
Right.
Pain in the ass.
I know, they always are. So, yeah. Going to start with the goalkeeper. Now, this is probably going to cause an argument already. Because I'm sticking Ramsdale in there.
Well, look. I mean, again, you've got to go off, league position. Now, I feel David has been doing okay, to be fair. A couple of mishaps here and there, but, I mean, you're top of the league. So I can't really argue with Ramsdale, if I'm honest. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
I think it's not so much as that the top of the league, is that he's made very good saves as well, very key saves in games as well. Very vital. I mean, even the Tottenham game, there were a couple of saves he had to make in that game. Though they weren't really threatening Tottenham in the whole game, to be fair. So Ramsdale.
Well, they were doing a typical Spurs, weren't they? That's a bit right. I mean, look at the City game.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know what I mean? They get 2-0 up and then it's
that
honestly.
really pissed me. When I saw the highlights of Football Focus, and that really pissed me off. Like,
yeah, but you should have known. I knew. I was doing a watch along.
Yeah. I should have known that Tottenham would end up screwing it up. But there you go. But there you go. But it one thing it did show for me is that City, even against Tottenham, you can get at. You can get out and cause problems, which is why if we play them, I think we play them in the FA Cup, and then we got to play them in the league. If we play them in the Emirates, we can get at them.
The thing is people are getting. I think people are getting a little bit too carried away when it comes to City because listen, they brought in Haaland. He's trying to make Haaland work, and sometimes with Alvarez as well. And Haaland, we know what he's like. We know how he likes to be fed the ball and what his best position is. So it's going to take some adjusting to that. He can't. He's not. I mean, I did call Guardiola the Gandalf of the Premier League or managers because he is a bit of a wizard and a magician, but sometimes he does overthink it a little bit and whatnot. But I tell you what, once he gets the desire and the hunger into those two players, and then the rest of the team, they all gel, I can see City, even on the back of one really quality performance where it's really difficult for them, the team's making it hard. City just do what they do. They pull you out, create the space in behind, and then exploit it. Bang. They'll get a feel for it, and then they are capable of just going on a 10, 11, even more games winning run. So we can't, you can't write them off, not at all.
No. I mean, obviously, we're still. I'm not going to write them off at the minute, but like I said, if we can get a result at the Emirates and then hold them to a draw, or even hold them to a result at the Etihad, that would be a right result for Arsenal. So I mean, how do you think Arsenal can do it? Do you think Arsenal can actually go all the way and win the league?
Well, let me just remind you, Stephen, of the conversations we had last year when you was quite clearly not happy with Arteta. And what did I say to you many times? Many times. I said, I can see it. I can see what he's trying to do, and I can see it's starting to work. And obviously, we knew the problems you had as a team with the players, the Aubameyangs, the blah, blah, blah. You know, problem players that were just not what your team wanted. And to be fair to Mikel Arteta...
I did back.
No, you did. Yeah, you did. But you've got to look at what Mikel Arteta has looked at here. He's had the nous to realise, hold on a minute, I need to inject some better attitude, better desire, better work rate, better this, better that. And to bring those two in from Manchester City, it's like going to IKEA, right, and buying a flat pack that's already made, right? And it's made for you. It's done. And that's what he did. He went to City, he brought those two players in, and they changed the whole face of your team. And so I believe Arsenal can. But the one thing I'm going to say is, in that game tomorrow, one thing Manchester United must do. Obviously, we're going to play some kind of counter-attack. It's not going to be. I don't think it's going to be the counter-attack that everybody seems to think it's going to be, where we sit back deep and then try and get a ball forward and then try and leg it on it. No, I think we're going to choose the areas of the pitch and the right moments to press. We're not going to want to sit too deep. So we're going to a halfway line and over, right? We're going to be wanting to, if you on the halfway line and when you get into our half, from that point is when we're going to be trusting in the rest defence, letting everybody, the forward five, do the running, do the pressing, trying to get the ball because it's easier for us to then transition the ball into an attack because of the pace we've got.
Oh yeah.
But what I do was one word I'm going to use here. What I want us to do tomorrow is test Arsenal's discipline, because as I said last season when I said you won't get top four because of discipline, and that proved right. I want to see this time now how you can, how they sort of deal with that. So we need to test that, in my opinion.
Yeah, I do feel this season our discipline's been a lot better. This season, I do feel it has been. I mean, Saliba's still like on a yellow, 1 yellow away, I believe. I think if he misses a yellow on this game, it goes to 10, I believe. Granit Xhaka has greatly improved his discipline, right? Because he usually does his moment of madness. So, saying that, he'll probably do that tomorrow on Sunday. You know what I mean?
Well, there you go.
You know what he's like.
That's what I'm saying.
Like.
Test it. Test it.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go to the right back position. Ben White has been Ben White is not a centre back. He is a right back. It's official. he's much better as a right back than he is a centre back.
Yeah.
And he's been solid. I mean, Wan-Bissaka for you?
Well, the resurgence, I'll use that word, the resurgence of Wan-Bissaka has been quite extraordinary, to be fair. To be fair to him, for the hard work that he's been putting in training, the way he's listened to what is being required of him by not just the manager, but the team, helping his teammates.
Put your opinions in the chat as well. Who do you think should go in there as well?
I think, for me, I think because of Wan-Bissaka, I mean, look, he saved us more or less. I mean, you can't guarantee that Zaha was going to score in a Palace game, but to get back like he did and win that ball back like that, quality, the timing. We all know we always say, yeah, he goes to ground a lot and he does this, but at the end of the day, he's good at it. Spider-Man, he's good at it. Getting that leg stretched out and whoosh, gone. The ball's wiped away, it's gone. And so, I think considering our form and where we've come from and the changes that we've made and the improvements, I think Wan-Bissaka deserves to get in there on that basis, to be fair.
Yeah. I'm
Go on, say it. Go on, don't mess me about.
I'm being that impressed with Ben White. That's the thing.
It's your show, brother. It's your show. You just can't be too biased. All right.
Yeah. I'm trying not to be biased here.
Well, there's plenty of positions to discuss, so it's all good.
Yeah. I feel Ben White over the season has been I get your point with the resurgence of Wan-Bissaka. And I've been impressed with that. But for me, over the season, Ben White has been solid, absolutely solid, especially in games where we thought that, that's going to be a test, and he's come out on top. So I've got to give him his flowers on that. Right, and there I was cutting him last season. You know what I mean? It's like these players have come back to haunt me.
The whole team.
I never cussed Ramsdale when he turned up. I gave him a chance. So there you go. Saliba and got to be one of the United players. Martinez or Varane. Varane, yeah.
Probably Varane. Varane all day long. He's clear. He's a Rolls Royce, bro. He's a Rolls Royce proven. So it's got to be Varane.
I've got to put Saliba on the right side because he definitely helps with Ben White on that side. I will say that though, Ben White does enjoy having Saliba next to him. Right? Yeah, I do have to say that.
I mean, what's Saliba won? What's he done in the game?
Hey.
Come on, that's the question.
He got to a final.
Wow, great. Listen, you're talking about Varane, man. It's a Bentley, it's a Rolls Royce and a Bentley all rolled into one, bro.
Yeah. But I'm sorry, like the Saliba shouldn't have been starting.
All right, well, go on. Move on to the left.
Yeah, Varane.
It's got to be Martinez.
You got Martinez or Varane?
Martinez all day on the left side. I'm not going to put Varane there. It's got to be Martinez. The butcher. And if I've seen some people suggesting that maybe he might. I mean, I did ask the question ages ago. Would he ever go for a free at the back to get Harry Maguire in there? And people were having none of it. But I have seen suggestions that he may well go free at the back.
Let's have a look at some people.
So we'll have to see.
Yeah, let's have a look at some of the comments in the chat so you can make it. Don't worry, Matt. It's all right. No worries.
You'll be on Matthew Bassett. Babyiness.
Company. That's great.
Good luck with that, bro.
Good luck with it. Yeah, good luck with that. And I completely understand that. Don't worry. Big up Static, K-Steven, and the man that finally makes a comeback on it. Lol, come back. Welcome back, Talk.
Static. Yeah. Do you remember Static? Do you remember? I can't do it as good as you, but
yeah, Steve.
Great that.
Welcome back and welcome home too. Thank you very much. 3 likes and subscribe. I'd put forward the low over Wan-Bissaka, but White gets in. Aaron Wan-Bissaka has been excellent since he has come back, but the low has been exceptional in this. He has got a point there about the low as well. Ben White 100%. Rashford is going to put White on his arse again. Yeah, right. Stephen, Ben White's going to put Rashford in the bin. Like,
No
Stephen, that's...
hold on, phone. Hold the phone. Listen, I'm going to use. I love your phrase. Hold the phone a second, will you? Listen. You know, Arsenal fans at the moment are. It's like it's all great because you're on this crest, but you know what it is, and this is the problem you've got with Manchester United, brother, and that is those demons and those dark moments and those shadows, and it's there. We're still the only team to beat you this season. So, that's why you're so worried about the game. That's why Mikel Arteta's worried about the game. That's why the Arsenal team, in the back of their minds, are like, oh crap, it's Man United. You cannot rule out Man United being that team that just surprises you.
So back four: Wan-Bissaka, Saliba, Martinez, and Shaw. I'm not sure about that one. Nothing.
You do. You remember she?
Look, I was just it's all banter in the end. It's like I have respect for every player. It's just banter for me. Left back.
Sure.
No, Zinchenko.
Sure.
Zinchenko.
No.
You're telling me Shaw's better than Zinchenko?
Of course he is. Clear, bro.
Oh my god! No, he's not even better than Tierney. Don't even start this one again.
Yeah, the Tierney. Where is he then? Where he's gone missing, hasn't
he? He's having his aim brew, right?
Having his aim brew, my ass. He's gone missing, bro.
Hey? He comes on as well, mate.
I tell you what, even young Malacia gets in over Zinchenko.
No, I'm not having that. No way.
You?
No. Especially...
But we'll go for Shaw. We'll go for Shaw anyway. Let's just have that one in.
Alright, fine. I'll still say Zinchenko's better.
No. Listen, defensively, no, Zinchenko's not. Look at the Champions League final.
It's alright. When Shaw scores an own goal tomorrow, I'm going to laugh.
He ain't scored an own goal, bro.
Right. Are we going to play 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3?
Yeah, it's 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, so the two DMs. I'm torn between Partey and Xhaka. I've got to put one of them in there.
Yeah, you've got to put one of them there. And then for us, obviously Casemiro, even though he's out, I'm still going to say Casemiro.
Yeah, if we're gonna include injured and injured players.
From your point of view, surely it's got to be Casemiro and Xhaka.
Bring that off. Sorry, it's just it's these bloody adverts. Like, you can easily get copyrighted from them, you know that. I've paused it. There you go. Haha. There you go. Yeah. So nice. So I would put Granit Xhaka and Casemiro.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
That would work, actually. I think that would work better than Thomas Partey and Casemiro. And the reason I'd say that is because, for me, the improvement from Granit Xhaka is unbelievable. Like, he's a completely different player to what he was last season.
It's a transference of energies, bro. Right? This is why Mikel Arteta is a good manager, because it's transferring his angry energy back into the ball rather than against other opposition players.
Do you know what? It's just, and I've said this from the start of the season. It's like Arsenal have had this mentality this season where they've taken losing top four to Spurs last season as an insult, and they're making sure that it doesn't happen again. Right? And they're making sure they're going to finish well clear of them. Yeah, so, and obviously now, because they've been so determined to make sure that we get such a good start that we're guaranteeing ourselves to make sure we get in that space. Now, all of a sudden, we're in a position that no one, not even our wildest dreams, expected us to be in. And and now we're looking at January and thinking, actually, we could actually, if we get a few more signings, we could actually go and get the biggest prize of all. And why not? So,
but the biggest credit you've got to give Arteta, Stephen, is, like I just said before, is how he's got that discipline under control.
Exactly.
Listen, the team know exactly what they're supposed to do on the pitch, but if you're not 100% focused on what it is you're doing, and you're easily getting frustrated by the opposition, it ain't going to work. You've got to you've got to keep your discipline. You've got to keep focused 100% on what you're doing.
I mean, that's.
Go on.
I mean, obviously, I've seen that, and that's why I don't jump on. And do you know what? Like, if we're in the middle of a title race with Man City and we're title contenders, we shouldn't be arguing about a manager. We should be getting behind the team, and not worry about whether the manager is doing well or doing good enough or not. Like, if he doesn't win the biggest prizes of all and we end up dropping off or anything like that, then you can call it questions afterwards. But at the moment, we should be just getting behind the team every single game and making sure that we maximise every performance. And I get why people still have doubts because of the past and you've seen. I mean, obviously we've done watch-alongs like from his first season, and you've seen how bad the performances were, and how bad we were as a team.
But let me ask you the question on that though. Why was that?
Because he was learning.
No, not just because he was learning, but because of the lack of desire, and focus and concentration and effort from the certain players in the team, and that has a knock-on effect in the team. You can't be a team like as big as Arsenal and then have them kind of players in and around the squad that are going to cause that kind of
that's
problem.
That's why when players like Aubameyang did what he did, then like, I'm sorry, Aubameyang, as much as I love you and you've scored so many goals and I've got your shirt, name on your shirt, on one of my shirts, you got to go. End of story. You're that 14 shirt, give it up and go. Like, so, yeah, that's why I've always when anything comes up about a certain player, like, it's the only thing I questioned is when, if you saw the documentary where he said about he had a dossier on the misdemeanors of what Aubameyang's been doing. I said, well, tell us more then. If you tell us more things that he's done that you're not happy with and it's broken your trust with him, then we will be behind you. Because there's still some fans that'll be like,
I know, but
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's a trust thing, Stephen. That's where you have to trust your manager. You know what I mean? It's a trust and faith.
No, I trust my manager on that one. Like, because you don't do that. You don't miss a North London derby, but you don't do that. You don't turn up late.
You don't wash your dirty linen in public. So
Yeah.
Mikel Arteta is just putting it out there that, listen, this guy's a problem for the team, and it's quite clear he's a problem for the team. And I've got a list of problems that he's been causing. That's all you need to know as an outsider looking in on Arsenal, because it tells you so many things about him as a manager.
I was always happy when he said he had the odd dossier. I was like, okay, fine. If you have a dossier on it, then fine. Then he had to go, right? But some fans are like, oh yeah, but what is it then? What? It doesn't matter. If he has a dossier on someone about what they've done, go. End of.
But this is the thing is this the desire and the hunger all comes from the top, Stephen, in a football team. It comes from the manager and the coaching staff and everything else. So you have to they generate that and create that hunger and the desire in the players. So if there's resistance there, it's difficult to you can't have a triangle if one of the corners is missing, bro. Right? Exactly. It's not a triangle anymore, right? Or a square if one of the corners missing. It ain't a square anymore. So, all these things that he's done and what he's like weeded out, Mikel Arteta. Let's just put it this way, as it stands right now, the title is yours to lose. It's yours to give away to whom you ever choose to. So They
If you
they
said
know
this
that.
20, this is the thing. Everyone keeps saying it's Man City's, but if you're saying
Yeah, but,
20 odd, if you said 20 odd years ago that Arsenal are 8 points clear of when it used to be Arsenal, Man United fighting for the title, everyone would say it was Arsenal's to lose.
but look at this as well. Look at it from this angle, Stephen. Right, you're looking at a team here that last season were not that great, right? And then
Yeah.
now all of a sudden, Wallop, you've got 2 additions, you've got rid of some players, and now it's like, holy cow, these look like the real deal. But not only that, have you not got that? You've also got the luxury now of a points gap between you and the best team in the league, so they say, in Manchester City. So you've got now a cushion, so that reduces the pressure
And
on the
plus,
team.
also, we've got a record at the minute where we've only dropped 3 games. We've only dropped 3 games out of what? And we're now on match day 21. Right? Well, this is match day 21, but we've actually played probably 19 games.
Yeah.
I think we have, or 20 games. So out of 20 games, we've dropped 3.
Let's have a look.
Every single other game, we've won.
18. You've played 18.
So,
So
18,
tomorrow will
so
be
15
19.
games. So 15 games we've won. So
Well, you've got a game in hand over us as well.
whereas if we look at if I look at the table again, come on, let's have a look at the table. Whereas Man City, they've dropped 6 games already. So
Yeah.
and we've dropped 3, and that's the difference. So Man City don't look like they look more like a team that could drop points quite easily. Look, we've dropped 1 game in a draw out of our last 5. They've lost and drawn in the last 5 games. So if anyone's gonna drop points, it's gonna be Man City. Out of the 2.
Yeah. And for the reasons
Well,
that we've already talked about.
Solo made it quite clear, and I wanted to ask you if Arsenal lose against Man United and Man United win tomorrow, would you consider yourself in a title race?
Well, I always go. I
Would you
said the other
say
day,
you're title contenders?
yeah, but it's about for anybody to say a club is in a title race. It's the performances, the results, and the way the team is playing, the cohesion of the team that suggests whether you're in a title race. So tomorrow, as it stands right now, technically we are still in a title race because we're 3rd. We're still within a reachable points tally of Arsenal. But to switch the question round, if we do win tomorrow, then it's not the end of the world for Arsenal. You're still 5 points clear.
No, we're still 5 points clear.
And again, this is what I'm saying is so going into this now for Mikel Arteta and the team it's like, so we're 8 points clear. This is not a must-win game for Arsenal. It's a must-win game for us if we, as a team, are thinking that we're in a title race. That changes the whole complexion of it. But I don't believe we are. I don't think Ten Hag is saying to that team, look, we're in a title race here. We are looking for, in my opinion, we want European football, proper European football, top 4. Keep the performances going, right? Keep the energy levels up. Keep improving all the time, right? And the points tally at the end of the season and our position will be the measure of how well we've done, as a team. So for us, we're not. I don't think we are in that mindset yet of being in a title race. I think that will come if within say 10 games to go, we are still within 5 points of whoever's at the top. Then I think we can start to think, you know what, we are in a title race here as a team, not as a fan base or individuals, right? But as a team and as a manager with his team saying it, right? Because there's a difference between the fans saying we're in a title race and thinking of it and asking the question, than a manager and his team, because you don't, putting pressure on like that is not needed.
I'll just go through a few more comments and we'll go back to the rest of the 11. Shaw was on the verge of being world class, playing left centre back, not a mind in his proper position of left back.
Nippon, big up Nippon.
Nippon, how are you? Hi. You have to play City twice. Liverpool, Anfield, Chelsea. There's a lot of games left to play. Obviously, there's still tests still to come.
But there's tests for everybody, though. That goes for everybody, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's halfway through the season, isn't it? Big up, Stephen and Talk. Glory, Man United. So,
Go on, Nippon.
Nippon, I used to like you, so get lost. Yeah. What happened to your team today? Like, couldn't it have barn door the machine gun? Like,
Neither can
honestly.
Liverpool. I mean,
neither can Liverpool. Yeah.
You know, it's
you must have been falling asleep. You must have been falling asleep in your watch along. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, I was busy editing. I was editing other stuff while I was doing it, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's probably sitting there eating his malwams. That's what he's doing.
I sent you the thumbnail. Did you not get it?
Oh shit! No, I didn't know.
Yeah, you asked me for the thumbnail. I'll send it, yeah, and then you go bam.
I'll change. Do you know what? I'll change it right. I'll change it right now. Right now.
But yeah, that was a bit of a boring game, to be fair. But them two, Chelsea obviously with Burley is a. I don't know how to quite sort of what angle to look at it from, because we're so used to Chelsea being that club and that team that just they have a very particular way. If you're not doing well, you're out the door, and they'll bring somebody in who is doing well. If you're a bad player and you're not doing well, you're out of the door, right? Abramovich style. But now all of a sudden we've got a whole different complexion on Chelsea, and it's like we're hearing talks about we're looking at the long term here, building for the long term. This is a project, but that doesn't go with what Chelsea is as a football club over the last 20 years. So it makes no sense to me for him to come in and try and, I don't know if Nippon agrees, but for him to come in and try and turn this on its head, and be spending all this money and throwing players left, right and centre at Graham Potter, who, to be fair to him, even said it himself, he's never even been to a Champions League game. It's like, whoa, hold the phone a minute. Wait a minute, are you, what, you need, I think for me, it doesn't add up. There's something not adding up in all of this when it comes to Chelsea, but we will find out in due course what the final equation is when it comes to Chelsea, because as it stands for me at the moment, it's just not adding up, unfortunately.
Right, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change it in YouTube Studio, because it won't do it now on StreamYard because it's now live. So I'll do it quickly now on here. So it should change on here. There you go. 3, 2, 1. And there you go. Done. So it should be changed now. There you go. Yeah, sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. It's all good. It only took me 2 minutes anyway, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, but your thumbnails are so much quality, so if you always get one, I'm always going to use it. So especially if you've taken the time out to do one, you should use it, because you've taken the time out to make it. So shit go in it. And it's sports TV, anything can happen in football. Yep, absolutely. We can agree to disagree, Shane.
So yeah, you see, big up Bargav.
Big up Bargav. Hope.
Bargav, get your ass on here, Bargav, and bring it. Come on. Let's get back to this then. Okay.
Yeah,
right, can I go next then?
Yeah,
right,
go on.
So I'm gonna.
Where are you going for? Hello? Talk? You there? Is it me, or is it Talk's just died? Or has he lost his voice or something? Talk, you there? Yo. Wait, don't mind, mate. I'll keep talking for 5 minutes while it comes back on, mate. Yeah, don't worry. I'll keep talking. Yeah. No worries. Alright, bye. Right, his internet's gone down, so don't worry about that. We're going to continue to talk football. We're going to continue to talk more about the preview, actually. why he turns up. Bargav, if you want to come on, just like DM me on Twitter or message me on Insta, because I can't message you on Insta for some reason. I've tried, it won't work. But yeah, we will get back to the combined 11 when the talk gets back, because obviously his internet's gone down. Bloody virgin. I told him he should go to Sky. Yeah, so he'll be back. Don't worry about that. But yeah, like I said, it's just that this game obviously it's crucial for Arsenal to make sure that we keep momentum going and we keep the run at our ground going. We also how do we put this? And we also make sure that we stay clinical. He's back now. Right.
Sorry about that. The internet went for a kibosh.
yeah, no worries. Right, we'll just shoot you later. That's all right.
Okay, so as I was saying, we'll leave the central midfield for the moment. We're going to come out onto the left-hand side. So, there's only one name, isn't there? And you can't argue against it, surely.
Yeah. So you're going on the left-hand side?
Yeah.
And you're going for who?
Who do you think?
Rashford.
Of course, all day long, without a shadow of any doubt.
Over Martinelli.
Of course.
No,
How many goals has Martinelli scored? How many goals has Martinelli scored?
He's scored a few.
Not as many as Marcus, I don't think.
He's not that type of winger, though.
Yeah, well, Marcus is. So Marcus can be classed as a winger / second striker.
Martinelli, no, Martinelli's on fire. You're not touched. Look, this is my Martinelli shirt. Leave it out. Leave it out, bruv.
All right, then go on then. Go on then. You pick. Well, I'm letting the chat know that I'm wanting Rashford.
Well, do you know what? Actually, everyone in the chat, especially the ones that are neutral to this, like, who do you think should go in there, Rashford or Martinelli? Because Martinelli has been on fire. Like, I think he's been better than Saka, in a sense. I do think he's better than Saka at the minute. That's why I've been... And I'm just not saying that I don't like Bukayo Saka. I love him. He's quality. And that's why I'm getting Saka on the back of my England shirt. When I get it.
I love Bukayo Saka. I love him. I think he's a top lad. I think he's a great player. And the way he handled the absolutely diabolical reaction to the Euros, him and Marcus and Sancho, was nothing short of extraordinary, shall we say, for such a young fella. And so, I've got a lot of time for Bukayo Saka. I do like him.
Do you know what? I big up Arsenal a lot as well, because if you saw the first part of the documentary, that they addressed that a lot, and also to build up his confidence. The first penalty they got of the season, they got Bukayo Saka to take it.
Yeah.
As well. So then. The Brentford fans have got a lot of respect for, because of the round of applause they gave to him when he came back on the pitch, in the first game of the season as well. So, so I do big up Arsenal on that. I do big up Arteta on that. The way he handled that situation with Bukayo Saka was incredible. So,
however, we can't have an Arsenal player on both sides. So if you want Martinelli over Rashford, that's your choice. But then we've got to come to the right-hand side.
You do this to me.
Barg in the building. Big up Barg. Hope you're doing well, bro. I'm not seeing you for a while.
Saka or Martinelli then, guys. Saka or Martinelli. Oh, fuck.
So you're going to have a problem then, because it's either Rashford or Anthony.
Yeah.
Because Jadon Sancho is yet to come back from his hiatus.
Anthony, I rate more than Rashford, to be fair.
He's got a lot to his game, but
I would say Anthony and Martinelli.
It's up to you. It's like I said, it's your Matthew's there,
Nicely
nasty
played.
play.
Ash, you're
Well,
on a
yeah, it's up
wind
to you,
up.
bro. It's up to you. You know,
Where
there's a
is
Man
on it?
United fan, isn't it?
Don't worry. We're getting to that. We're getting to that. Don't worry. We're getting to that. I'm gonna put. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna put Saka and Rashford.
Wait, what?
I'll put Saka
Oh,
and
okay
Rashford.
then. All right, I'll go for that.
All right.
Happy days.
Rashford. Right. Cam. Right. Odegaard.
Okay, so
Odegaard.
you're saying Odegaard.
Odegaard.
Well, obviously, there's one name there that's standing out, and you know which name it is.
Fernandes.
Bruno. However, there is another name you could throw into there.
Oh god.
So which other name can you throw in for yours, Stephen?
I could throw in Smith Rowe.
What?
But he's had a no, but he's had such a long injury, so he hasn't had a chance to play.
No, I know that,
But
but
he is quality, but
listen, he's a good player, but no, he's not.
he's not had the chance to be able to perform yet because he's had such an
Yeah, but
injury.
I know, but he's not clear of Christian Eriksen or Bruno Fernandes.
Oh yeah, Eriksen or Fernandes. Odegaard's been better though than both of them.
Odegaard, to be fair, Odegaard has been quality this season. The goals he's scored, what he does for the season. Do you remember when we had that conversation? Yeah, that conversation we had like last year. He was talking about Odegaard, and what did I say to you? And I said Odegaard's way he's cleared the most of these players he's playing with. That's why it's not working. And all it takes is for somebody to come in and say that. And now I'm glad you're acknowledging that. There you go. So,
like I said, when they start playing well, I'm gonna big them up. So that, like,
well, listen, this is down to the chat. It's either Bruno Fernandes or
Odegaard.
And given the fact, before you cast your votes, folks, just bearing in mind the turnaround in Manchester United's performances, and now, you know, the emergence of some kind of identity as a team. Whereas before, no one had a clue what we were as a team, what we were supposed to be doing.
Plus, also, do join the membership as well. As little as $1.99 a month, you become a member. And also, you get great perks as well. And every penny that you donate to the charity and raised by just watching the video, goes to Children's Liver Disease Foundation. So make sure you go and do that as well. You can also donate via Super Chat if you want to put a Super Chat in as well. So thank you very much. 71% say yes. If Man United beat Arsenal tomorrow, they are in a title race. And 29% say no.
Okay.
There you go.
Fair enough. You still there? Yo, where you gone? Don't tell me it's me. It's not me, is it? My internet looks all good. What's happening, bro? You're frozen.
My internet's not gone down, is it?
Oh no, you're all right. You're back now. You're back. I thought it was me for a second. I was going to say, not again.
If my internet goes down, we get it for free.
Don't swear.
We get it for free. If my internet goes down, I'm on Sky saying we get it for free, then. We get it for free.
I'm thinking of switching mine over to BT because they've just installed some kind of crazy, really thin, this really thin wire, proper it's like a, I don't know, it's like a, what is it like? Anyway, it's dead thin. That's all you need to know, yeah. It's proper thin, but they're saying it's absolutely stable, unbreakable, and all that blah blah blah. The only other one to know that's unbreakable is EE, who give you a dongle, so that if it goes down there, it goes to the cloud, so it doesn't get interrupted, which is another one that I'm thinking about going to. So it's either one of them, because this Virgin is chronic Dr. Dre style, man. I'm saying.
Just going to ask the community something as well. Just going to quickly ask them about Odegaard. So Please put your votes in now. Odegaard or Fernandes. Right. Well, one vote Fernandes already.
That'd be my
Nah,
fantastic.
2 votes. 2 notes for Odegaard. Nah,
Hold
that's
on, hold the
50-50.
phone. I'm not. No. We're having all that nonsense now. Come on, play the game, son.
Finally back home, Stephen. Hope you feel a little better. Thank you very much. Just me. Big up yourself. Odegaard. Then play Fernandes left wing. Odegaard then play Fernandes left wing. What do you think of that?
Not sure about that. No.
6 votes in. 67% say Odegaard.
Yeah, well,
Make that
give it time.
71%.
Give it time.
Make that 71%, bruv.
Is it going up?
Yeah. Odegaard's is going up. This looks like a.
Yeah, well, it's your Arsenal channel, isn't it? That's what you expect, bro.
It's an Arsenal and Premier League channel, bruv.
Yeah, well, then you should be going. You should be making.
Trossard over Bruno.
Who said that? Get out of here. Are you sniffing glue? Get out of here, man. William H. Hooper is bro. You're not to lay off the nail varnish, man. You know.
Will, nice one. I love it.
It's been on the Tipex. It's been on the Tipex. Big up, cuz in the building.
It's got to be Odegaard then. It's got to be Odegaard. It's got to be Odegaard. Okay. Then striker. It ain't gonna be. Nketiah. I think it's got to be Martial, to be fair.
It's not going to be Weghorst, is it?
Nah, and he's only just joined, isn't he?
Yeah.
So it's got to be Martial for me.
I'll go with that. It's got to be Martial.
Yeah, Martial.
Let's have it then. Stick Martial in there.
Jesus is quality, but
he's injured, isn't it?
If he had more goals, then I would be definitely put him in. But yeah, there you go then. So let me just bring that down so I can get rid of the other quickly. It's not got long. Quickly. Yes, it's all about cancer actually. So is Talk's channel. So make sure you go and subscribe to Football versus Cancer. Link is in the video title and also in the description below. Make sure you go over there, watch their stuff. It all raises money for cancer. Is it Cancer Research UK? It raises money for, isn't it?
Yeah, Cancer Research, Macmillan, and all that kind of stuff.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So make sure you go and do that. So
I've just sent you some on Twitter so you can show it. So that's my lineup for my team tomorrow. What I think.
Ah, okay, right. I'm gonna stop the screen there. So that's the team that we were doing. I'm gonna quickly show this. So Talk's lineup will be David De Gea. If I told you mine, would you actually do? I love the 58 thing. I think that's quality. David De Gea, Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Losandro Martinez, Rafael Varane, Bruno Fernandes, Eriksen, Weghorst, Rashford, Santos, and Fred. Would you be able to do an Arsenal one before if I gave you my lineup?
Not right now.
In time. Okay.
Oh yeah, at some point, but not obviously not right now because I'm.
Because I might do it for if I do it for the watch along, and then I can do the proper lineup when it comes out, and then I'll just look at the proper lineup when it comes out, but I can give them my predicted lineup first. Yeah. So okay, so my I'll type it out later as well. What my predicted lineup is for us, but my actual lineup, if I was going to say it on here, would be so that's Talk's lineup there for everyone to see. My lineup would have been 4-2-3-1, a 4-3-3 actually. So Ramsdale in goal, Ben White on the right, Saliba, Gabriel, and Zinchenko. Then it would be Granit Xhaka, Thomas Partey, Odegaard as the 3 in the midfield. Then you would that would switch to basically Thomas Partey and Xhaka being the 2, Odegaard coming into the centre and being behind the striker. So base, and then you've got Saka, Nketiah, and Martinelli as the front 3. So yeah, but I'll send that to you later as well. My bench: Mitoma for Martinelli, Amrabat for Saka, Trossard, Jesus, for Jesus / Nketiah. Okay. Right, I'm going to quickly go back to that screen so I can quickly go through. So the combined 11 is Ramsdale in goal, Ben White, Saliba, Martinez, Shaw, Xhaka, Odegaard, Casemiro, Rashford, Saka, and Martial. That's quite a good balanced team actually. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 are Arsenal, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are Man United. So it's quite even, to be fair.
Yep, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, but I don't know where you got that idea from, bro.
I don't know where you ain't got time to do probably we ain't got time to probably do an all-time one.
Nah, because I'm cooking a bit of garni as soon as I come off here, bro, and that takes.
Mate, trust me. As soon as I'm walking again, I'm cooking my lobster dish. Trust me.
Yeah, I like the sound of that, bro. I do like the sound of that. Well, give us your score prediction then. Give us your score prediction.
I'll give you my score prediction. So I said on the preview, my score prediction would be 2-1 to the Arsenal.
Okay.
I've been nice. I've given you a goal.
All right. Well, I'm going to go 2-0 United.
Oh, 2-0 United.
Yeah, because I think we can keep you quiet. I think we can keep you quiet. And like I said, the way we hunt the ball down and the areas in the pitch where we're going to hunt the ball down, we're going to do our utmost to deny you that ability to settle in our half, because that's not what we want. If we let you settle in our half, then we're just going to cause problems for ourselves. So
TalkMU said if Arsenal wins, he will shake.
Yeah, I know.
Like on Stephen's show. Is that true?
No, he's talking out of his back door.
Yeah.
Anthony, can you feel that draft, bro? It's actually you left the door open and round the back, son. I'm with you.
Nah.
Hold on. Luca, are you sure you haven't got a pair of teeth and a tongue in your ass, mate? Because he's very good at talking.
Are you mad?
Do you know what I love about that? Right?
It came out of nowhere.
I know it did. It just come out of nowhere. But the thing was, this was Luca's response was like, "Are you mad? Are you mad?" Because I know in his mind's eye, he was picturing the image of a tongue and a pair of teeth in his backside, and he's like, "Are you mad?" But listen, you know what, Luca? You know I love you, bro. Big up.
Oh, don't. No, the thing is, he likes that because he likes getting clipped. He thinks it's going to get him somewhere. And I'm like, it's not. It's just to make you look like an idiot.
It's all good. It's all a bit of fun.
It's like when... Nah, I know what he's going to be singing. I know what he's going to be singing. Like, but you see, he's unfaithful, you know? Like, Luca. He's very, very unfaithful. This is what he'll be doing against Man United.
Go and have a look.
Yeah. Who's?
I ain't getting hyped, so get lost.
Viva Ronaldo! Viva Ronaldo!
Luca.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. He was watching the Man United game instead of whilst watching the Arsenal watch along as well. Why is he singing Ronaldo? And then he comes out with a statement that I can't remember what stream it was, but I remember him saying it, and I think Don't Waste the Tweet, Gary was on there as well. He said that one time when he was 13, 14, he nearly became a Man United fan. And I went, you don't do that! You don't do it!
Listen, once you're like, it's like the same.
Because they were winning all the time, that was why.
Once a red, always a red. Always a red.
He's a closet devil, that's what he is. He's a closet devil.
Yeah, but he loves his club though.
Yeah, I do give him that. Right. But I will be saying, like, I will be doing this. Like, hopefully top of the league. If we win 3-1, by the way, Gav, right, then the fake cigar's coming out.
Is that made out of chocolate, bro?
It's a fake cigar. It's fake. It's a fake cigar. I used it for the Tottenham game. If we win the league, I might actually buy a real one.
Hey, listen, if you do win the league, you've got to get a real cigar on the go.
Mate, I'm burning a real cigar, bruv. If I'm going to die of something, I'm going to die of that. Fuck it.
No, don't inhale it. You just blow it out. Just puff on it, but then blow it out. You don't inhale it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You'll be fine. As long as you're not inhaling it.
But then, to be fair, like, it's like one cigar's not going to kill you anyway.
No, it ain't. Not at all. A couple of drags for a cigar. But it'd have to be, you'd have to get... don't be getting one of them Cuban ones, bro, because it costs a fortune. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, I won't be doing that. I'll just get just a normal cigar.
I think the Bolivar.
But, yeah. But make sure you hit the like and subscribe, guys. So, no doubt that Mum will want Arsenal to not win the league now because she wants me not to have a cigarette. Or a cigar. We all got to die something anyway. But there you go. No goals. Come on, top. Luca will want United to win, I suppose. Luca's haircut. Yeah.
Good haircut incoming.
He looked like a juvenile when he came out with that haircut. He did. He looked like a criminal. Like what have you nicked? What have you done? What are you getting sent down for? His crime was switching from Arsenal to Man United.
Listen, it's going to be, whatever happens tomorrow, it's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be a great game.
Yes, hopefully we will. Yes.
Yeah.
No doubt you'll be doing a watch along on your channel.
Yes.
Yes.
100.
So make sure you go and check that out, as well as go and checking out our watch along as well. We will be doing our watch along as well. Make sure you go and hit the likes for Football versus Cancer. Hit the subscribe button. You got a membership there now as well?
No,
you haven't got a membership there as well yet. So have you got to get to 4,000 watch hours?
No. Just not done it. I've just not done it. Not got around to doing it, bro. It's got super chat. It's got super chats, but I haven't got no membership yet.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I might drop a donation in there at some point. Yeah. Make sure you go and donate to that, because it always is a worthy cause. Fighting.
Yeah, but this is your channel. Everybody should be doing that for your channel, bro, not mine.
Oh no, we should be doing it for both channels, bruv. We should be doing it for both, because it's both worthy causes. I mean, like fighting to save kids' lives from liver disease. It's all worth it. I mean, look, like just to stop them doing this, like going home on some winch pumps and stuff. So make sure you go and do that. Make sure you go and subscribe, hit that like button, join the membership as well if you want to make a donation. And also the Just Giving page is also down below in the description below if you want to make a donation direct to the Just Giving page. So make sure you do all that. But until then, where can they find you? Finally.
Yeah, usual place, you know, if I'm on Twitter and Football versus Cancer.
Wicked. You're not a Man United gender?
No.
Okay. But yeah, make sure you go and follow him on those, and you go and follow us at SFeatley or SFeatleyTV on Twitter, SFeatley on just Insta as well. But make sure you do all that. But until then, take care. Bye bye.